guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial for the makeup that I like to wear when I'm on vacation or on holidays. So I am quite fussy about what makeup I will take traveling with me, and has to be light because you're obviously packing a suitcase. Has to be lightweight, not heavy, glass bottles, usually plastic things, and usually contains SPF to protect my skin. So when I'm on holidays in a hot country, I don't typically wear makeup during the day. I just have sun cream on and then stay by the pool or go out walking or whatever, and then I come back to the room, shower, and then get ready for the evening. So this is the type of makeup that I would wear during an evening while I'm on holidays. And I think it's mostly drugstore. I think there's only one item in here that's high end. It's mostly drugstore, and it's going to be really simple and quick and easy to create. And this is my makeup I like to wear when I'm traveling. So let's get started. Okay, always really important, I'll always start with some kind of sunscreen. So I've really been liking this at the moment. This is the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible sunscreen. I'm going to apply this with my e.l.f. small stipple brush. Then I like to go in with a bit of hydration. This is the Barry Flawless Hydro Fix Primer Water. My skin usually dries out in the sun, so any extra moisture is greatly appreciated because I have dry skin anyway. Then I do usually go in with some kind of primer just to make my makeup last a bit longer, because at the moment I just have a moisturiser on. So this is the e.l.f. Moisture Lock Primer. I'm just going to add a little bit of this with the same brush. This is a really good primer. And then I'm really going to leave that soak in, because you don't want to be applying foundation on top of that wet. You want to leave that completely sink into your skin before applying anything else. So for foundations, there's usually three that I flit between for holidays. I don't have a tan at the moment, but obviously when I'm on holidays I do, so all the foundations I'm going to be showing you are darker than what I am right now. So it is going to be a different colour to my neck, but it's because I'm doing makeup for what I would wear when I'm on holidays. So typically these three are the ones that I will take with me or alternate between. So I'm not going to be using all three today, I'm just going to be using this one. So I'm going to be using the number 7 Essentially Natural Foundation in the shade Calico. It has SPF 15 as well, which is amazing. But I also really like this number 7 Hydroluminous Moisturizing Foundation in the shade Porcelain, which is also SPF 15. And I also really like the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 201 Classic Ivory. So I usually flip between these three. But today I'm going to be using this one. It will be too dark for my current skin tone, but it matches really nicely when I do have a tan. I think this is actually the palest shade they do as well. I don't think they go any lighter than this, which is annoying because I can only use this when I'm on holidays. It's pretty annoying, but there's not much left of it. I have used up most of this, but I do have a backup. It is for all skin types. It's a very light to medium coverage. There's no full coverage in it. But you can build up the coverage with layers, and you can add concealer and things like that. So it is quite a light coverage. It's also really lightweight, like in terms of like mass. So it's light to fit in your suitcase and things like that. And my skin just feels really nice after it as well. It feels like it's looking after my skin. And obviously it's got SPF 15 as well, which is amazing. So I'm going to be applying this with my Shein makeup sponge. I don't really need super full coverage, so I'm going to go in with a sponge and build up the layers. Again, this is going to be too dark for me, so you're just going to have to bear with me and imagine that I'm on holidays and that I have a tan. Honestly, I absolutely love that foundation. I know it's not full coverage, it's a very light to medium coverage, but I don't really need super full coverage on holidays. I don't really care. So it's a really nice base. Again, it's the wrong colour, but it's not awful. So now I'm going to go in with some contouring. So I tend to do some cream contouring before I do my concealer. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour, and this is in the shade Fair Light. And I'm going to use my Morphe M436 brush to blend that in. It's kind of like a small stippling brush. And then I'm going to go over the top of that then with my sponge. So I'm already looking more bronzed, and now I'm going to go in with my concealers. Now, I don't know why, but these are my go-to holiday concealers. Like every single year, these are the only concealers that I take on holidays with me. And I'm not sure why, I don't know. They're really hydrating and they really do give a decent amount of coverage. But I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's like one is a bit darker and it suits me with more of a tan, I'm not sure, but I use these. So these are the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealers, and I have the shades Fair and Ivory. So I'm going to mix these together. And then I'm going to blend this in with my Morphe M449 brush first, and then I'll go in over the top with a sponge. And then to set my face, I usually use a pressed powder to take away with me because it's more lightweight and compact. So I'm using this Colourpop Pretty Fresh pressed face powder in the shade Fair 2, and I'm going to set my eye area first using my Morphe G35. Then I'm going to set the rest of my face using my Morphe E2 brush. Then I'm going to go in with some bronzer just to bronze up the skin even more, and I really like this one on holidays. I know it's big, but it has SPF in it, so it's beneficial. So it's the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil, and it has SPF 15. So I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flawless Powder Brush to apply it. It also has a slight shimmer in it as well, which gives you that sun-kissed glow. Then this is the only high-end item that I'm using, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. So I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flawless Blush Brush. And then for highlighter, I like to mix shades. So I've actually got two. I usually take these both with me. They're very blinding, intense highlights. Look amazing against the sun. So these are the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Highlights, and this is in the shade Lunch Money, and this is in the shade Flexitarian. I'm actually just going to mix a little bit of the two, and I'm going in with my Real Techniques setting brush. Now for my eyes, before I zoom you in, I tend to take quite a few things away with me to do my eyes so I can do lots of different looks. So I usually take these palettes. So I'm not going to use all these palettes today, but I just wanted to show you what type of things I take away with me. So I usually take this one, which is the Colourpop That's Taupe. It's a pretty basic eyeshadow palette. I'm not using that today, but I do usually take it traveling. I always take this one traveling with me. This is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. I'm also not using this one today, but you can create so many looks out of this palette. It's really good. And then I usually take some little quads. These are the Colourpop Pressed Powder Quad palettes. So I have Cream Soda, Sorbet, and Free to Be. So I am going to be using some of those today to create a look. I think I'm going to use the Free to Be, which is just a matte quad. And then I think I'm going to use the Sorbet one, which is more of a pink champagne type one as well. I think I'm going to use that to create my look today. Okay, so I'm going to take my Morphe R37 brush, and I'm starting with the Free to Be quad, and I'm going in with this shade at the top here, and I'm going to pop that through the crease. Then I'm going to go in with the Sorbet palette, and I'm going to take this shade here on the outer corners, and I'm going to blend it through into the crease using my Morphe M412 brush. I'm then going to go in with my Sigma Tapered E40 blending brush and just blend out some of the harsh lines. Now I'm going to take all those colours on my lower lash line using my Morphe E18 brush. And then for my main all over lid shade, I'm going to use this one in the quad, Sorbet. And I'm going to use my little finger and apply that all over the lid. It's like a pink champagne. It's so pigmented, that shade as well, and it's just so pretty and feminine and sparkly. I just love it. Now eyebrows, I am going in with this. This is the NYX the Brow Glue. It's quite a strong, intense brow holder gel thing to keep your brows in place, especially when it's humid and hot. Then I'm going to go in with some setting spray, and I like to take this on holidays with me. It's not massive, so it's quite lightweight. And this is the NYX Dewy Finish Makeup Setting Spray. Then for eyeliner, I'm going in with the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Deepest Brown. So for mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes using my Tweezerman eyelash curlers. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Ecstatic Mascara in the shade Black. And then for lips, I really love this colour for holidays. I always take it away with me. And it's the Colourpop Glowing Lip in the shade La Cienega. So that completes this look. This is the makeup that I would typically wear on holidays. This is the makeup that I pretty much every time I travel I take with me, and this is my standard evening holiday makeup, and mostly drugstore apart from one item, which is great, and pretty easy and quick and simple to create as well. So I hope that you liked this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already so you can see all my other videos, and thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.